Hello everyone, today I am here in Hicksville, New York to visit their Chuck E. Cheese Legacy store. It has been over a year since I have been here last. I have been to every Legacy store since I've been to this one. I have really missed it. I am excited to go back in there, see their store once again, and give you guys an updated store tour for 2025. Let's get in there and check it out. Alright guys, let's start this tour off right here in the showroom. So as you can see, we are looking at the Cyber 1 stage. The curtains are down, of course. They are working again. They've been working for a while, but last time I was here in November, I believe the show tape did not have curtain programming. I've only seen the curtains work once before today, but I am glad they are working once again. So we will watch the show perform in a little bit, but for now, let's just take a look at the rest of their store. Of course, right in the middle of the showroom, they have the 2019 model dance floor, and the dance floor is oriented to face the stage. Of course, here at this store, there is no back or side walls to the showroom, so they were unable to install a video wall because the only place for it is where the stage was. So they have the dance floor facing the stage. Just like Springfield and Nanuet, which also do not have video walls, they have a TV ring right above the dance floor to compensate for the lack of video wall. Now, they did get new carpet when they got their 2.0. However, they do still have their old Phase 5 benches and booths since this was just a 2.0 refresh. Over here on the left-hand side of the stage, they have their ticket blaster. It is the Rockstar 1. And then they also have all 5 of the character pieces. They have 3 over here on the left-hand side of the stage, over where the restrooms are. And then there are 2 over here on the right-hand side. Here's their spotlight bar. Just like last time, the Wink spotlight is on when the show is not performing. And then they also have one TV on either side of the stage, and then there's a third above Munch's head there inside the curtain. Along the back of the showroom, they have their Phase 5 booths, and then they also have booths along the right-hand side of the showroom as well. All right, guys, it is showtime. Let's check out the show and see how it looks here in 2025.
Lights are shining like a reindeer's nose. It's getting cold and the snow is beginning to fall.
And now we have to get together and have a ball.
Because it's time to get married and make and we're passing out presents like my man Chris Crinkle.
As the generations out on display.
And jingle bells jingling all the way. So let's have a party meeting now more than ever. The season is a reason we should all get together.
So listen all y'all.
Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a holiday party with you.
It's a holiday party with Chuck E. Cheese. And with all of your friends, this is where we'll be.
It's gonna be.
You're all invited, so come with me.
Come with me, y'all.
To the holiday party with Chuck E. Cheese.
Lights so bright you can see them from space.
And the holly's looking jolly, so this must be the place. It's laughter.
Yeah.
It's like music to my ear. Moving to the party since the party last year. Candles in the
Lights
window.
on the tree.
A big pile of
Maybe
presents.
one's for me.
Step up to the function. Faces aglow. I've got some gifts for
There's
giving.
some mistletoe.
But the best part about a party, far as I can see, is just to spend a little time with friends and family.
Because the party's for us all.
All across the
So
land.
take care of each
And
other.
give each other a hand. And the biggest gift of all.
It's not under the tree.
I want to wish you all peace, love, and harmony. So happy holidays. Happy New Year too. And now let's rock this holiday party with you.
It's a holiday party with Chuck E. Cheese. And with all of your friends, this is where we'll be. You're all invited, so come with me. To the holiday party with Chuck E. Cheese.
And just for tea,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
I'm gonna have a happy holiday party with you.
And gonna be
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna have a happy holiday party with you.
And Mr. Munch, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna have a happy holiday party with you.
And Chuck E. Cheese, that's me. What you gonna do? I'm gonna have a happy holiday party with you because our holiday party don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Alright, now let's start our tour to the right of the showroom here. So first they have an emergency exit, new font, emergency exit only sign, and then they have 2 family restrooms, both of which have the purple family restroom signs as well. After the family restrooms, we move into the kiddie ride area. So our first game here is SpongeBob Super Striker, and then we have Angry Birds Whack-A-Mole, Bug Cruncher, and Jet Rider. In the middle here, they have KC Cobra, they have Skip Time, and whatever this one is called. This one, I don't see that too often. This looks a little, I don't even see a name on this at all. Then they have Snow Day, and they have the Big Rig Trucker game, Super Big Rig. They have City Bus Tour, and then here is a new addition for this store since my last visit. I believe they got this over the summer. They have their superhero playground. They did install a few new LED panels up there where the superhero playground is, and then they have their trampoline zone right here, which they did have previously. And then they have 2 pieces of art, Munch and Chucky, which they also had. Those are the same 2 pieces of art they had last time. And then over here to the left of the trampoline zone, they have Rock and Moon Rally, which I remember was here last time. And then they also have the Men in Black piece from 1999, one of their art pieces that they had from before 2.0. And then to the left of that, they have Astro Invasion, Chameleon Paradise, Duo Drive, Hoop Troop, Cars, Dog Pounder, Lolly Crush, and Puppy Jump there. Over here, they have the 5 Chucky Silhouettes piece. It is the wider 4-panel version. They have the 2-horse and carriage carousel. Here they have the small Rockstar air hockey table. Then they have the cheapo ride. Of course, they have a sketchbook in this store, so no more camera. They have Rockstar here, Avenger on all these, Rockstar on the steering wheel decal, Rockstar here, and then the back is Rockstar as well. So a full Rockstar cheapo ride here at this store. They also have a TV ring here for the kiddie ride area. They also have Kids Craft Cobra. Here they have Panning for Gold, and then they have the King of Cool piece along this wall. Here is a better look at Puppy Jump and Lolly Crush, and I believe that is everything here for their kiddie ride area. Now let's go take a look at the regular game room. Alright, now separating the kiddie ride area from the regular game room, we have a bunch of booths here, and then we move over here. Let's start to the right-hand side of the superhero playground. They have the NBA hoops. They have 4 alley rollers with marquee. Then they have 2-minute drill. They have milk jug toss, down the clown, Jurassic World, and Iceman. And then along the front walls here, we have more Phase 5 booths. Then they have 2 of the small Warhol tribute pieces, the yellow one and the pink one. And they have the Chuck E. Cheese word mark up there. Now let's move through the middle of the game room. We're going to start off with Red Hot. That does have Avenger Chuck on it. Then we have Fast and Furious Supercars, Deal or No Deal. Let's Go Jungle right here. And then on the other side of that, we have Sky Riders, Little Ticket Monsters on the other side of Red Hot, Pink Panther, and then on the other side of Pink Panther, they have Dizzy Chicken, Gear It Up right here, Deep Sea Treasures, and then here is the aforementioned sketchbook on the other side of that. As you can see, Luigi's Mansion Arcade right here. Then they have SpongeBob Jellyfishing, the wheel here, and then Black Hole on the other side of that. Also, they have the other 2 small Warhols right here. They have the blue one and the orange one, so they have the set of 4 here along these walls. They have SpongeBob Pineapple Arcade and H2 Overdrive, Nitro Trucks, Pirates Hook on the other side of that. Right here they have an emergency exit. Now it has the new font 2.0 sign. However, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of remember the Phase 4 sign being here last time. The red one that said emergency exit only. I think they switched that after 2.0. I don't think that has always been there. I could be wrong though, it's been a while. Up here they have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid word mark. Then they have Wheel of Fortune, they have SpongeBob Ticket Coaster. Over here they have Terminator Salvation and Seawolf. They have Harpoon Lagoon, Shooting Mania, Temple Run, Lumberjack on the other side of Wheel of Fortune. Then they have Titan of Tokens, Halo Fireteam Raven on the other side of Shooting Mania. Right here they have Snowboarder and Monopoly Roll and Go. And then finally, for this side of the game room, we have a new addition for Hicksville, which is the Chuck E. Cheese Mega Claw, or the Chucky's Mega Claw. Now, it does have a modified version of the lit marquee. There was enough room for Helen and Jasper. However, Chucky, I guess the ceilings were too low to add him, so there are only 2 characters represented on the top. But of course, Chucky is down there as well, so I guess that's okay. Right here is the Kid Check area. And as we move over to the other side of Kid Check, we have a couple more booths here and then a few more games. So we have Ice Age. They also have the all-you-can-play piece with Chucky Silhouette. They have Slide Up, FGTV Out of Time, Paw Patrol. Then they have Quick Drop right here, Tippin' Blocks, Big Bass Wheel Pro, Slam a Winner, and Tight Rope. They have Big Win Super Spin right here and the large green Warhol tribute piece. Then they have more Phase 5 booths. They have a lit crown molding above these windows. And then they have a Clutch Shoot, Pig Out, Pigs Might Fly, Dead Storm Pirates, Eiffel Tower right here. Then they have Pop It for Gold with Avenger Chuck on it. They have Jumpin' Fantasy, and it also has the Avenger Chuck sticker. They have Circus Ball Drop, Fishbowl Frenzy, Real Heroes, Fire Rescue, and Ring Toss. Couple more booths here, and they don't have any art, just 2.0 stripes. Let's make our way back towards the showroom since we're already over here. Here is their prize counter. They have 4 of the gumballs. They are missing Bella and Jasper. They do not have large Bella up there. They do have small Pasquale, but they do have small Bella. She's just hidden back there. But they have all of the regular size big heads. They have a Rockstar Chuck on their regulatory stickers here on the glass. They have smaller showcases here. Not as much variety. They did get the Light Up U1 sign during 2.0 up there. Here are their menu boards. There was not enough room for pizzeria and games above them, so they had to put it up here. They did not get new tiles since this was just a refresh. However, they do have pizza sizes back there. They did not get new wood floors since this was just a refresh. They do have a salad bar. This is not low volume. They have Our Veggies Are Hand Shop Daily. They have 2 Pepsi machines, the Old Font Thirst Station sign, and then here's Jasper's Pieces I showed earlier, Order Pickup, Pasquale's Kitchen, restrooms. They have the, that someone ripped off the word man off that sign. It would have been new font before though. And then they have the pickup sign. They would have had Make Magic there before 2.0. I remember seeing that my first visit here, but they got rid of it and put the pickup sign there instead. And they also ripped the word women off of women. So that's interesting. And now we are right back here where we began, in the showroom. All right, guys, now let's talk about the condition of the show. So, Hicksville show is consistently great. However, today, I think it's the best I've seen it. A lot of great improvements have been made in the last year since I've been here last. Also, the characters are in their Christmas attire. So, Chucky over here is dressed as Santa. And then Helen has this really nice red dress on. I really like that outfit. Here's Munch. She's wearing his snowflake scarf. And Jasper has a bow on his guitar, and he is wearing a green, I guess that's not a bandana, it's a green scarf. And then Pasquale also has a scarf on as well. And he has bows and stuff on his drum set. So overall, great decorations. Some nice changes have been made, such as Chucky's spotlight no longer blinks all the time, which is great. That was doing that last time. Munch is still, oh my goodness, he's my favorite character on this stage. I love his mask, and his hands work great. Of course, their Gemini works. I think the last time I saw it work in Gemini was the last time I was here. I know. Their sign has been replaced. It's probably Bellevue's. Not 100% sure about that though, but their old sign was in rough shape, so I'm very glad they changed that. In terms of mechanical condition, they're pretty much perfect, except the only thing I noticed is Chucky's microphone arm does not look like it's lifting. It looks like it's stationary down all the time. However, I was looking at some footage at Northridge, and I noticed that Northridge's Chucky arm was not moving either. And then I looked at Toledo and Willowdale, and theirs were doing the same thing. So my guess is that it has something to do with the 3-stage EEPROM update and not with the stores themselves. But other than that, the characters seem to be in perfect condition. I can't really notice any flaws with that. I don't think I've ever pointed this out. Maybe it wasn't here before, but up there they have a Thumb Chuck statue. There's a tree up there too, but that won't be there forever. And the other thing you guys might have noticed is that the curtains are extremely fast. They come down very quick. I'm not 100% sure why they're doing that, because last time I was here when the curtains worked, they were pretty normal speed. They weren't that fast. I am going to take an educated guess, though. So, since the last time I was here, all of the Cyberamic stages are now running the 3-stage EEPROM chip. And since they're running on the 3-stage signals, the curtains are optimized for Pinevilles, where they are side-to-side curtains and not lift curtains. So since they're optimized for Pineville, they don't open until sometimes after the intro. And if they're slow, then the characters start singing and the curtains are not up yet. So if they're faster, then you get to see more of the song before the curtains finish lifting. That is my guess as to why the curtains are so fast here anymore, is because of that EEPROM update. Alright guys, now let's talk about the history of the Chuck E. Cheese here in Hicksville, New York. This location opened in January 1994 with the Cyberamic 1 stage that you see right here in front of me. The store would have opened with the 90s remodel and the Chuck E. Cheese's pizza exterior, and then in the late 90s they got a new exterior with the Thumb Chuck logo. And then this store, in its years in operation, has expanded twice. The first expansion happened in the mid-2000s, and then the second one happened in the early 2010s. And the reason they expanded the second time is because they expanded into the former Blockbuster space. There was a Blockbuster over there in that part of the shopping center, and when that closed, they were able to expand. So the store has gotten bigger a couple times in its years in operation. During that second expansion, they got a very late 2005 remodel. They knocked down their showroom walls, which you can still see the outline of here. They got rid of all their 90s art and replaced it all with the 2005 art. They would have gotten purple walls, all this new furniture that you see here. And then they also got the 2013 exterior Rockstar logo. So they would have gotten that during their very late 2005 remodel as well. Then the store stayed like that until June of 2024 when they got the 2.0 refresh. However, the stage is still here because in May of 2024, it was announced that this, along with Springfield and Pineville, would be official Legacy stores. Of course, there is more to that story. However, I'm not going to get into all that right now. Bottom line is that the stage was saved and the store is still here to this day, and I am very glad because it is an awesome one, and the traffic that I fight to get here is always worth it in the end because I always have so much fun here at Hicksville. Alright, now out here when you leave, they do have the lobby carpet, they have the New York occupancy sign, large Chuck logo above the doors, and then out here in the lobby they have a Chucky Day, green silhouette, they have the mission statement, which pretty much fits perfectly in this space, they have good behavior guidelines, and the New York firearms are prohibited sign next to it, and that is it. Alright everyone, well that concludes my 5th visit to the Chuck E. Cheese Legacy store here in Hicksville, New York. Overall, I had a fantastic time. It was great to see the stage again, see it decorated for Christmas, and see some great shows as well. I played some games and just had a great time. So now on my channel, there is a 2025 tour for all 6 Legacy stores. So no matter what your favorite is, you can find it here on Liam's Explorations. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.